today. From Lumen Field in Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started.
And off we go from Seattle.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
I still remember back in 2013 when he was drafted out of West Virginia. He was coming off of back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons for the Mountaineers. Hadn't seen as much game time in recent years, but at one point, a capable start.
And right away, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive.
And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
The Smith throw caught here by Metcalf.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now Geno on first down.
Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Geno now to throw. His throw incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Smith. That is caught. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now a first down throw. It's Smith.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Smith throwing again.
This one into the hands of Metcalf.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here's Walker.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Walker is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes, and he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Ken Walker.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level.
Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So that drive spans 13 plays.
And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all Lebanon defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Gone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Back deep is Jalen Darden.
And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the gun, here's Smith. Sliding out of the pocket. It's complete to Brown, right side.
And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their...
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Walker.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's the 2nd down and 6.
To throw is Smith.
On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
35 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith-Njigba touchdown catch. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Goff.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that is incomplete. Goff now looking to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. On first down, Goff.
Going underneath, Gibbs has it.
Escapes the defender. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And maybe a little frustration from Goff as he'll turn and call a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, Goff.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker and the Seattle offense.
He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. They'll roll him out right.
And he's got Smith-Njigba.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
To the right side and intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Lions. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
He'll get this one to Patrick. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Now a first down throw. Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Goff now to throw.
That pass caught. It's Williams. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference.
A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
To throw on second down is Goff. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. Second down and 4.
Out of the gun, Goff.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. It's complete to Williams.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Now Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
2nd and 5.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. From the gun, here's Goff. Looking middle, and that's complete. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that.
There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions.
2 yards on the touchdown there.
And the Lions have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7.
They'll try the air now with Smith. He'll buy some time right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Got a man, it's Brown. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
And going right back to Walker.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Big third down, a field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
2nd down, here's Charbonnet.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This is 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Goff. It's Williams on the catch. And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Now Goff. Over the middle, complete. That's Gibbs.
Here comes 2nd down.
Goff.
That's complete to Laporta. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Now Goff. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's into the clear. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. Now Myers for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
To throw is Goff.
And that's caught by Williams.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They'd prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. Here's 2nd down.
Goff.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Goff throwing again. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A shotgun snap for Goff.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real... Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by a Fitu Melifonwu.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like...
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
So the victory here for Seattle.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately